It is me, Kyle, here live. I am in my camper currently, again, doing a bit of a spirit box session. Well, not the spirit box itself, but I'm using Necrometer, the app Necrometer. And apparently,
Climb higher.
what do you mean climb higher? Anyways, it apparently says that there is a witch following me. Bibliomancy was something that came up, which I don't know exactly what that is. I was going to look stuff up before I went live, but I decided not to.
Unkept gardens.
Unkept gardens. Unkempt. K-E-M-P-T. Unkempt gardens? I'm not exactly sure what unkempt gardens means. So if anybody's on here, just waiting for people to join. Can you tell me why the witch is following me? Yeah, guys, we recently got an Aztec death whistle, and we did blow it outside of our house, partially because I wanted to scare my neighbors and see what would happen, you know? Plus, I just wanted to see if the whistle worked in the first place, because I had ordered it from Temu, which it does work, and it is super awesome, so I do highly recommend that. I know technically I'm not speaking to anybody at this moment, but when it gets played back, you guys will see that I am talking to you. So, gotten some pretty crazy responses so far. Still trying to figure out a little bit more about the witch that's following me. I'm not sure if it's intensified or anything because of the death whistle. The death whistle. If I could actually speak correctly, it would be nice. But, so yeah, I'm just trying to see possibly what's going on, because we did make a trip to Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, to the Mac Bait out there. We have a new spirit box now, an SB8, I think is what it is, I'm not sure. But I do know that we do have a spirit box now, and it's super awesome. We've tried it out. Batteries die pretty quickly in our new spirit box, but I did put new batteries in it. But it was really weird on our way home while we were driving back to Ohio. All of a sudden, when we're trying to check out our new device, we were riding in the car, I was driving, and for some reason, out of nowhere, on the back of my elbow, on the underside of my elbow, I ended up feeling an intense burning. And I looked, and there were scratches. I'm not sure why, but this was before we got the Aztec death whistle and stuff like that. But on our way home, we were using the spirit box, and it said that it was angry. But there wasn't enough battery life in the spirit box to continue using that. So we're still trying to kind of sort of figure out what was so angry, and why I got scratched. It's because I think that's the first time I've actually, for real, gotten scratched by a spirit. I have no idea where else it came from. I was just driving, and then boom, scratches out of nowhere. But yes, right now we are using Necrometer.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Supposedly what? Can you tell me your name? I still have not received a name at all from any spirit on here. The first message I got was that a spirit wants to talk, and then I said, okay, go ahead and do that, you know, and then it said, I don't want to talk to you. I was like, okay, I'm sorry to hear
Sadness.
that. Sadness? Can you tell me what you're sad about? And unkempt gardens? I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm sorry, I don't understand what your comment is saying. Okay. Anyways, do any of you not spirits, viewers, do any of you viewers have any questions that I could ask the spirit? Because sometimes my brain goes blank and I don't always know exactly what to ask. So, are there any questions that you guys would possibly ask any of these spirits? Because, like I said, I still haven't gotten a name.
8,
I'm getting a lot of numbers. First one I got was 11, then I got 15, and now there's 8. And it's frequently spoken of a witch here.
brutal,
Brutal. So I don't know, but oh, something I do have to tell you guys. Oh my gosh, that kind of correlates with this. A long time ago, when I was like 15 years old, I had a bunk bed in my room, and I, um, uh, I was just sitting there on the top bunk. Okay, guys, this is a story of one of my actual paranormal experiences, which just completely threw me for a loop, blew my mind. I had no idea what was going on. I was 15 years old, sitting on top of my bunk bed, just relaxing, chilling, sitting there, not doing anything.
class,
And mind you, my favorite holiday is Christmas, so I don't really have a lot of Halloween things or anything like that. I had nothing that made this sound at all. Okay, guys? I was sitting there. Plants? Okay. Anyways, I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I heard a witch laugh. Like the most scariest witch cackle you've ever heard in your life. It's not one of those cartoon versions. It wasn't nothing. It literally sounded like a real witch. And it scared me so bad, I jumped off of the top bunk, ran downstairs, and I instantly told my dad about it, and my mom and stuff at the time. And that is seriously one of the things that has scared me the most of all of my paranormal experiences that I've personally experienced. Um, I also, since I grew up in Cuyahoga Falls, I was living in an apartment building called Studio City, and I was in Studio 4, I think. And I don't know what's happened in that apartment building. I do know that somebody was murdered there for breaking into the guy's home. He was up on the 4th floor. I think we were on the 3rd floor. But up on the 4th floor, a man tried to break into this other apartment person's house, and the person of the apartment ended up the other guy that broke in. And there was newspaper all over in the hallways to cover up all of the, viscera. Haha, I remember something from school, viscera. Yeah, that's what it is, it's viscera. So all the viscera was everywhere. Even in the elevator and stuff like that. So there have been very bad things and tragic things that have happened at Studio City in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And when I was a kid and I lived there, I was probably about like 8 or 9 years old. Me and my friend Jessica were in the bathroom. And the bathroom was super cool because it had 2 sinks in it, a really long countertop. It was just nice. And I had unplugged the curling iron to plug in my CD player, my boombox. Okay, I unplugged it. I crap you not, just goes right there. I unplugged it, plugged in my stereo, then I went to sit on the edge of the bed, which was on the very outside of the door because it was the bathroom that was attached to the master bedroom. So it was the master bath. And so I was sitting on the edge of the bed, and all of a sudden I looked down because I was trying to turn on my radio, it wasn't working. So I'm like, what the heck's going on? And I looked down at the floor and my radio's unplugged. Okay? So I'm like, what the heck? So I got up and I went to go back into the bathroom to plug it back in. And lo and behold, that gosh darn curling iron was plugged back in. Me and Jessica were in the room, sitting on the bed. And then I freaked out and ran into the room and stuff and talked to my parents about it. Roof access. What do you mean roof access? There isn't a roof to be accessed here. These spirits are very confusing sometimes. But yeah, feel free if you guys would like to share some of your stories with me. Let me know. Let them down in the comments. Please don't comment weird stuff. Like, I don't understand. If anybody can understand what this person said, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to write things backwards or what. But, Okay. But yeah, those are some of my experiences from my own childhood that kind of like led me into being a paranormal investigator, because you don't just happen to be a paranormal investigator, you know. Um, but yeah, anyways, you don't just happen to fall into this job or line of work. You had to have gone things to know what you're looking for and different things like that. It's definitely not easy. Uh, it's very scary at times, but you have to do everything you can to breathe, not allow fear to take over. Don't panic, whenever you're going through a spiritual encounter with stuff. It can be very dangerous, but thankfully so far we haven't ran into anything too dangerous yet. And I say yet because I do know that Mindseed TV, they have the scariest video I've ever seen, and I probably would have had a heart attack and I would have keeled over. I probably would have like slipped and fell on that dock and fell into the water and she would have got me. But if you guys get a chance to check out Mindseed TV, Mindseed TV, okay, with Casey and his buddy, and look up the Lady in the Lake video. I am telling you, that is the scariest thing I have ever seen in my whole entire life. And me as a paranormal investigator, if that's my scariest thing so far, and that was just in a video, I'm really scared as to what we're gonna actually come across one day. So yeah, we haven't had the crap scared out of us completely yet, but we're in the making of getting there. Right now, guys, thank you for joining. I'm using Necrometer right now to speak.
I'm interested.
And the spirit don't like me today. I don't know what it is about this spirit, but this spirit is PO'd. Mad. And I still haven't gotten a name, by the way.
Borrow.
Borrow what? Can you possibly make a full sentence for me and let me know what you're trying to talk about?
You will.
I will. I will what? Soon understand what you're talking about, or I have something I need to borrow? I don't know why this spirit's being so confusing today. Can you please tell me your name? I introduced myself to you, but can you introduce yourself as well? Can I know who I'm speaking to, please, and thank you? Again, I don't mean any disrespect with any questions that I ask you. I'm just trying to communicate with you, not only for myself, but for viewers at home who want to possibly understand as well. What makes you you? Why do you stick to this plane of existence? Do you like to haunt people?
$2,000s.
Okay, 2000s. I grew up in that era. What about the 2000s? Do they want their snake bites back? Sorry guys, I say that because somebody had come in here before and say that the 2000s called and they wanted their snake bites back. This is just me and my style and who I am as a person, so I really don't care. But right now, yeah, I'm just speaking with spirits and stuff on Necrometer. Still haven't gotten a name.
Melancholy. An echo from another time.
Melancholy and Echo from Another Time. I've heard of Melancholy. Is that what you are, as an echo from another time, or are you saying that I am an echo from another time?
Dubious. Kelly.
Kelly, we got a name, guys. We finally got a name. Kelly. Hello, Kelly. I'm Kyle. It's nice to meet you. Are you the one that's been speaking with me this whole time? Can you tell me about the witch that's following me? I gotta learn to not ask too many questions at once. I want to give them time to answer, because time may run differently with them, so there might be a bit of a delay. I don't know which question gets to them first. You know what I mean? You ever think about that? Like, ever wonder what question gets to them first? Like, which one do they hear faster than the other questions? Like, why is there such a delay? Response time? I don't know, something to think about, right? Anyways, thank you guys for joining. Please remember to like and share. Subscribe. Subscribing is free. I do these little lives here and there to... I want to be able to show you guys that we can be consistent. It's just kind of hard to do on a poor man's budget. So we go on a lot of poor man's investigations. We are planning to go to the Old Jewish Cemetery again at some point. But to be honest, we're a little bit scared. Well, me, I'm a bit scared, because the stuff that happened there was really scary, man. When you replay that video, if you guys want to, you can go to, I think it's the very first video we ever posted, of our investigation at the Old Jewish Cemetery. It was super creepy. And that was actually the second day that we were there. It was the second time, because we went back the next day, because we were there the night before, which I do have that video posted from us the night before, where something was there lurking, watching us. Because the very next day we wanted to go back and check, and that's when in that video you see that there's an area of grass that's been laid down and tampered with, to show that something was sitting there. So that was actually really scary. So I think if I have to pick a place that I think is super scary that we went to, all of our investigations that we have done so far, I think the Old Jewish Cemetery takes the cake. Especially when I do my experiment, which I don't see any other paranormal investigator doing at all, ever. And I do watch all of them. I mean all of them. Jasco's YouTube, Twin Paranormal, Mindseed TV, oh my gosh, James the Fam, Sam and Colby every once in a while. I don't really watch them as much. But, hello Phoenix girl, how you doing today? Sure. I don't mind at all.
Horrible.
Oh, thank you. Well, what length of hair do you have? Do you have short hair, long hair, medium length? I know that this has nothing to do with paranormal investigating, but I don't mind helping. I just recently did my own hair, not that long ago, because if you guys don't remember, my hair used to be black, and now it's half blonde, half red, so... Well, what colors were you thinking? Like, do you have any colors in mind that you're leaning towards or stuck between?
Vases.
Vases. Huh. Spirit, you're gonna have to tell me a little bit more of what you're talking about. Is this still Kelly? So you're wanting to do something red and black, but people keep telling you not to do it? Well, I would suggest probably do a combo of them. And you can do possibly peekaboos, where if you want the darker color on top, and then the bottom, the rest of it could be red. Because piercings aren't related to gender at all, and anybody at any gender can have piercings. And this is a septum piercing, and I know a lot of men who have septum piercings. But anyways, yeah, like I said, do some sort of like peekaboos where you can take your hair. Sorry, I'm gonna set you guys down right here. What I mean by that is you can take your hair, you know, and get a piece, you know, like take this bottom layer, make sure it's thick enough to where the rest you can see it, but take this bottom part, you know, and kind of make that like the red color, and then on top it can be the black that kind of goes down over it. But make sure you have the shaggy enough fringe spacing in there to have the color show through. Um, but yeah, my hair is an absolute fried mess right now.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, Kelly. Spirits, I have other people here that are wanting to hear from you as well, but I was answering some questions. So I do apologize. I'm not ignoring you in any way, shape, or form. I'm kind of just waiting for you to, explain some stuff to me. You said that there's a witch following me, so I would really like to know about this witch, if you don't mind. Please understand that you are more powerful than the witch. I don't know why people make it seem like spirits are supposed to be scared of other spirits, when spirits themselves and us as human beings, when we do pass away, we are made of energy. Infinite energy. Okay? And energy itself never dies. You can't kill energy itself. Energy is a immortal thing. So I just want you guys to know that you don't have to be afraid of whatever is trying to hold you back from speaking or communicating with us living people. I hope you guys find your strength. I wish you guys all the best in finding that strength against the demons and cryptids and other creatures that have you so scared to speak. Just know that I am here for you, and I'm willing to help you so that you can come through without fear, because fear is what the evil energies... A fork? Fear is what the evil energies feed on, okay? So if you don't want to fuel them, you gotta kill them with kindness. Wow. Never heard a more true statement in my life. Kill them with kindness. And you're absolutely welcome. Phoenix Girl, if you're still there, you're absolutely welcome. I don't mind helping at all. Thank you for asking. But okay. Can you tell me about a fork? I have a fork sitting next to me. Please don't use that fork on me. That would really suck. I have a fork sitting over here, guys, and they're just talking about forks. Talked about vases. Can't hear you. Fork. Dubious. It's a good word, isn't it? Dubious. Yeah. If there's anybody watching that would like to ask any questions to the spirits here, please feel free to put it in the comments, and I will ask your question and see what response we might get. Right now I am on Necrometer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eli. Hello, Eli. So far we have a Kelly and an Eli. Those are the two names that we finally got. Eli, can you tell me a bit about your life? Can you possibly tell me how you passed away?
Seashore.
Is that the location... Excuse me. Is that the location of where you passed? Or is that a location that you really enjoyed being at? Can you tell me that? Sorry, I'm weird sometimes. Don't really know always what to do when I'm sitting here just waiting, you know. But, did something happen to you at the seashore, Eli? See, you can't take me to the woods and then ask me not to whistle, because whistling for me is something that comes natural, and it's something I really enjoy doing. And with my autism and things like that, and my my ADD, not ADHD, even though it's all clumped into one now. Anyways, it's not a good idea for me to go in the woods on an investigation and start whistling, because I have a problem with whistling. I like to whistle. And if you don't know what that comes from, you're not old enough. It's from Star Trek. It's what the sound of the it's one of the sounds from Star Trek. Eli, can you tell me more about the seashore? And I don't know why, but they won't tell me about the witch that's following me. Which I do believe there is a witch following me. I don't know where she came from or how long she's been with me, but I really do believe that that is something, because I previously, towards the beginning of this video, I did speak about an experience that I experienced here at this home back when I was 15 years old. I was sitting on top of my bunk bed, and mind you, I don't like Halloween that much. I know, I'm a paranormal investigator who doesn't like Halloween. But anyways, I think that made the person leave. Slowly. Anyways, I was sitting on top of my bed, and I, out of nowhere, heard a witch laugh, or a cackle of some sort. I don't know if it was laughing or what it was, but it was scary as hell, and I freaked out. I mean, I freaked the fork out, and I jumped off of that bed so fast, ran downstairs, told my dad what had happened. And my dad's more sensitive and more medium-like to spiritual activity than I am. I do have natural abilities of my own, but I don't tune into him as well as he can. He can sense things a lot faster. So right now he's in the house and whatnot. And we are going to go live together at some point soon.
Spirit box.
Okay, yeah, tell me more about that, because who was angry and why did they scratch me? Sorry, that reaction on my face, and I literally felt like this weird pulse go through my body, like a weird tingling, like, oh crap, you know? We had recently, when it comes to Spirit Box, we recently did get a new Spirit Box device from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. We went out there to pick that up from the MacBid, and when we were on our way back to Ohio, back home here, we had gotten a spirit come through saying that they were angry. And then I got scratches on my flippin' elbow, mate. Right on the bottom of my elbow. Because just I'm sitting here driving and I'm just minding my business, letting Dad figure out the new Spirit Box, and we get that response, and then I'm feeling, ow, out of nowhere, just burning. Like, I'm not even kidding. When you get scratched by a spirit or an entity of some sort,
Jacqueline.
you feel it. Hello, Jacqueline. Are you the one that's was attached to the Spirit Box? Can you tell me if it was you that was angry? Did you scratch me? I'm still trying to figure that out, because it's going to bother me until I figure it out. I'm one of those people who has to investigate everything. I have to figure this out. I'm not sure what scratched me that day, but it freaked me out. And that was only a couple of days ago. Like, literally just... EMF. Okay. Are you going to,
Bad time.
Bad time.
Expressions of the departed.
Expressions of the departed. Okay, so Spirit Box, Jacqueline, EMF, Bad Time, Expressions of the Departed. If anybody can help piece any of this together, please feel free.
Blinds.
Blinds? What about the blinds? I don't have any blinds in here. I just have trash bags over the windows. Because I like to sit in the dark. Oh, man, this is interesting. Jacqueline, can you possibly help me out? Please and thank you. Can you tell me who scratched me the other day? Please? I don't want to be annoying asking the same question over and over again, but could you please, please, please tell me who scratched me a couple days ago when we bought the Spirit Box? Because, like I said, the spirit box said I'm angry. It wasn't an app. It wasn't anything else. Like, it wasn't an app like Necrometer or anything like that. It literally is an actual spirit box.
1940s.
The 1940s. Is that when you're from, Jacqueline? Was that the era that you lived in? The 1940s? And I keep getting nurse and things like that, which that does track for the area and things like that. I'm pretty sure some things have happened here, fighting and wars and stuff like that. I have to do a little bit more research into my town to find out a little bit more about what wars and things ended up here, if any, but we've even seen certain apparitions here at the home. I saw a lady in a white dress. Oh man, that's nuts. Okay, so
Lunatic.
were you considered a lunatic in the 1940s? Did something happen and you get considered into a lunatic? And did you have to go to Molly Stark? Did you know Molly Stark's being torn down? The Molly Stark Asylum in Louisville, Ohio is being torn down. It probably is torn down now. Last I saw, there was a little bit of the building left. And I'm not sure what they're going to do with the tunnels underneath. They might close those off and stuff, but you already know somebody's going to find a way in at some point. But right now we are speaking with a spirit named Jacqueline, I think. And she started speaking about EMFs, bad time, expressions of the departed, blinds, 1940s, and lunatic. So I don't know exactly what she's trying to tell me, but if you guys can possibly piece it together, let me know. Feel free to comment. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm currently speaking to some spirits here at my home. Last thing we got on the necrometer was lunatic. Before that, we got 1940s. So, not sure what happened with that, but hopefully we can find out soon if the spirits will.
Low spirited.
Low spirited? Oh. So, does that mean you were going through a depression and they called you a lunatic for it and threw you away? Locked you up and forgot about you? If so, I'm very sorry that people are cruel enough to do that to you. Especially back then, people were very, very cruel. People are still continuing to be cruel. Spirit, are you still here with me? Jacqueline? Are there any other spirits here that would like to communicate? Hello, hello. If you join this live, please give us a like, a share. Feel free to comment. Do you have any ghost stories that you would like to share? Or no? I don't know if people realize that we can see who comes in here and who doesn't. Up at the top, I can see that. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm still gonna sit here and try to communicate with Jacqueline, Kelly, Eli. Are you guys still here? Is there anyone new here that would like to speak? Please understand that you have the energy to do so, because you are energy. Stronger than you think. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, come on. Still waiting for a response from the spirit to talk. We're on Necrometer today, guys.
Electronic.
Electronic. Can you tell me what you mean by electronic? I'm using electronic devices to communicate with you. Kinda cool, huh? Sorry, I'm bored. I'm making weird faces. Trying to fill the silence, fill the spaces, you know? But, so the last thing we got was electronic. Still trying to figure out which spirit it is that's speaking to us. I'm not sure if it's Eli, Kelly, or Jacqueline. Spirit, do you like using this app, or should I switch to a different format? I have a...
Attack.
No, no, no. No attacking is allowed to happen. I did get attacked at one point. Can you tell me who scratched me? Was it you? Did you scratch me in the car on the way home? That was very rude. Very uncalled for. I'm not rude to you. Please don't be rude to me. Thank you. Alright, guys. I will be right back. An omen? Did you say that me being attacked like that is an omen?
Nathan.
Nathan? Alright, y'all, I will be right back. I have to use the restroom, so I'm going to leave this live stream going while I go to the restroom, and I'm going to leave Spirit Necrometer device on, so if you guys hear anything while I'm gone, yeah. Oh my goodness.
goldfish. Indubitably.
Alright, everyone, I am back. So sorry for that. I had to grab the spirit box as well. Now I will figure out what has been said
Documents.
while I was in the restroom. Alright, picking up where we left off. Omen, Nathan, Dolish, indubitably, documents. They didn't really say much while I was gone, did they? Alright, guys, so I also went in and grabbed the spirit box device that we just got. This right here has to be 8. This device right here. We are going to start it up and see if anything would like to communicate. Perfume. Alright, spirits, I have another device in my hands right here. The spirit box that you spoke of.
Sizing.
So if you guys would... So if you would like to communicate using another device, I do have one in my hand right here. I'm going to turn it on, and you can use it to communicate as well. Alright guys, so I'm going to turn on the spirit box. Spirit box is on. I'm going to sleep in reverse. We'll see if anything comes through.
Find it.
Spirit, what is it that I'm supposed to find?
Timothy.
Timothy. Can you tell me about Timothy? Remember guys, if you guys hear anything that I miss, please let us know in the comments. Thank you. Spirit, can you tell me what scratched me in the car? I can hear you trying to come through. Please use whichever device you feel comfortable using. because I still have necrometer going, guys, so that way we can see if the spirits...
19.
19. Can you say something in the spirit box? Change the speed, see if that helps at all. Keep trying for me. Please and thank you. Can you please use this device in my hand and tell me your name? Did you say Aaron? Can any of you spirits tell me who scratched me? Can you tell me who's angry?
Estate.
Change the speed back down to 150 ms. See if that might be a little bit easier for them to communicate with. Can you make the temperature go really cold for me? Can you come touch this antenna? Make it really cold. Can you make it say 50 degrees Fahrenheit on here? Currently it says 70, guys. Can you take it down to 50? Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to switch to AM stations. Turning it down a little bit. But I'm going to switch to the AM stations. I'm going to throw it in reverse, scan, and see if maybe we get any responses that way. Because I know that the AM stations don't have a lot of interference and might be easier for them to communicate through. Not really sure, but I'm going to try. So here it goes. Can you tell me your name?
The halls of madness.
Can you tell me about the halls of madness through the spirit box? Can you say something in here? Can you repeat that?
Reddish.
Yeah, I got scared of the necrometer. Yeah, this reddish device right here. Can you see this red light? Can you use this to talk to me?
Nadia.
Nadia? That's a beautiful name, Nadia. That's a very beautiful name. Nadia, can you talk to me through this device right here in my hand? With the antenna sticking out? Nadia, can you tell me how you passed away? Can you tell me your favorite color? Yeah, you look familiar. How are you doing today? Alright, well, the spirit box, I don't think they are wanting...
Stay.
Do you want me to use the spirit box, or do you want me to turn it off, Spirit? Because you're not really using it that much. Would you rather use the spirit box, or would you rather use Necrometer? Because I'm here to talk to you. I'm doing pretty good, though. We just got a new spirit box. I'm trying to test it out. Right as I pull my air away from it, it said something. Ain't that some stuffs? So far, we've gotten some pretty good stuff. I am going to turn the spirit box off. Oh, a relaxation from the noise. Sometimes too much noise really drives me nuts. But anyways, so this is our new spirit box. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got scratched the other day when we were picking this up, to be honest. Back of my elbow. It was weird. It said don't stay. We've gotten a good amount of names. Some other things that we've gotten are Biblio something.
I don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer? So you don't know who scratched me?
Made it happen.
Who made it happen? Who scratched me? I really want to know. I've been trying to figure...
Donald.
Donald? Well, Donald, that was very rude. I don't appreciate being scratched by you. You still have to tell me why you're angry. But yeah, we're looking forward to doing some more investigations and stuff. I did say earlier in this video that we're probably going to go back to the old Jewish cemetery, but I'm just a scaredy cat, to be honest. Because if you look at one of our other videos, it's the night before. It was actually the very first time we went to the old Jewish cemetery was at night. We didn't go during the day. You guys saw the day investigation, but I did also post the nighttime investigation. And we had something lurking in the woods. Not sure if it was Bigfoot. Aeolin is what this lady said that they like to be called. It's their name or something. A Bigfoot's actually called an Aeolin, I guess. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think Donald scratched me. But I don't know, because they're being very coy about it. They're not really telling me much.
No vision.
What do you mean no vision? Was Donald blind?
Starchiness.
Starchness. I don't know if any of you guys can like help piece this together a little bit. I have no clue what is happening right now. We should see if we can do an EVP session. You guys want to do an EVP? See if Donald would like to talk to me here and see if he'll actually put his voice on here. All right, so here it goes. Random YouTube live asking questions. Is there a Donald here that would like to communicate? Donald, if you are here, are you the one that scratched me? Alright, that ended. Let's see if we hear anything. Random YouTube live asking questions. Is there a Donald here that would like to communicate? Donald, if you are here, are you the one that scratched me? the tapping and stuff sounds that you guys hear is actually the tarp on the back of the camper. It's kind of, the wind's blowing, it's kind of tapping on stuff. But alright, let's try this again. We're going to see if we can get a Donald or any spirit out there to let me know why they scratched me. Because I really want to know. Is there another spirit here who is not Donald that scratched me? To the spirit that scratched me, can you tell me why you scratched me? Is there another spirit here who is not Donald that scratched me? Why was that so jumbled? To the spirit that scratched me, can you tell me why you scratched me? Everybody, just wanted to see if this... Is there another spirit here who is not Donald that scratched me? To the spirit that scratched me, can you tell me why you scratched me? Everybody, just wanted to see if this... Are there any spirits around me right now that would like to communicate? If you do, please speak into this device that is in my hand. As loud as you can, say anything you would like to say to me into this device in my hand. Alright, let's see if anything answered. Are there any spirits around me right now that would like to communicate? If you do, please speak into this device that is in my hand. As loud as you can, say anything you would like to say to me into this device in my hand. Just wanted to see if... Alright, well there's that. Haven't gotten any responses.
You will be attacked.
Can you tell me who's supposedly going to attack me? I don't give anybody permission to attack me at all. I have not done anything wrong to the spirit realm. I don't mean any disrespect in any way. Can you please tell me why you want to attack me?
Obsessive compulsive disorder. The names of the lost.
That was a lot to come through at once. Obsessive compulsive disorder and the names of the lost. Can you tell me some of the names of the lost? Or did you already tell me the names of the lost? I'm hoping that some of the things start picking up a little bit more now that it's raining again, because everybody knows that rain is a good conduit, conductor, circuitry to help with energy. So, excuse me. Ooh. I think I'm starting to get energy. I'm gonna try the spirit box again.
Blackmail.
Can you tell me about the blackmail? Who has blackmail against who? Accident. What kind of accident? Okay, they're not wanting to communicate with me on the spirit box, but they are using necrometers still. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly they're talking about. They're talking about names of the lost, they're talking about obsessive compulsive disorder, blackmail, and some sort of accident that had happened. I'm trying all these different devices to see if any of the spirits would like to use different devices. But so far, it seems like necrometer's been the one that they like using. Um, they did use spirit box a little bit in this video, but not as much as I'd like. Um, Personally, just trying out some of our new devices. Um, but yeah, anyways, thank you all to the ones who've been watching. Rivra.
Ship.
Rivra ship. Okay, so was there a ship accident? Was Rivra the name of the ship?
Cuts.
Those are never fun to get. I had one on my thumb. Alright, spirits, I'm gonna have to get going here soon. Take a break from everything, take some time to gather your energy again. I appreciate all the communication. Thank you very much. Hope we can talk again soon. Thank you for speaking to my YouTube viewers and stuff as well. Have a wonderful afterlife. Um, Setting boundaries. You cannot bother me. You cannot harm me. Thank you very much. Again, have a great afterlife. And I hope to continue this conversation soon. Thank you very much, spirits. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Okay, so getting off of Necrometer, probably going to hop off of here as well. So I wanted to say thank you guys to all that have joined and left comments. I hope to interact with you guys a little bit more here soon. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Subscribing is free. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Phoenix Girl, I hope your hair gets pretty awesome. I hope you have fun with your hair. Good luck in whatever style and stuff you decide and colors to use. Ken, it's great seeing you again. You guys all have a wonderful, safe, spooky night, and stay safe. Remember never to trespass. Always get permission from every location that you go to if you're going to be exploring somewhere. Always, 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 I cannot reiterate this enough, use the buddy system. Always have someone with you. Do not do alone challenges like all these other people keep doing. And if you are going to do an alone challenge, please, please, please stay close. Do not separate too far, because if something happens and you get hurt, it could take a really long time for your friend to find you. So there's just certain safety precautions that people need to start taking when they do challenges like that. Know the risks that you're taking, and stuff like that. Always, always, always have a first aid kit with you. Make sure you travel with a first aid kit. Make sure you have tourniquets in there. Make sure you have tampons, saran wrap. Make sure you have electrical tape, all kinds of different stuff, maybe some suture kits, bandages. Make sure you have like a brace of some sort for a foot or something, like a boot, weight-bearing boot, something. I know that some of those items can be a bit bulky, and you don't want to have to take them around, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So please, 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 again, make sure that you have a safety bag whenever you are going to explore everywhere. Make sure you have antiseptics, good washes, antibacterial things. Yeah, know your stuff, do your research, stay safe, always have a buddy, always have some medical kit with you, and just do the best you can. Don't trespass, be good. And next time I see you guys, please tell me some stories. Please. me and my dad would both love to know some stories of your guys' experiences. And also, if you guys have any homes, or if there's any of you that would love to get some answers and stuff about what's going on in your home or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to us. Our email is nigma.paranormal24@gmail.com. Again, that's nigma.paranormal24@gmail.com. And you can email us anytime. Let us know whether you just want to talk about a story that you went through. Let me know if you want us to make a video about your story. Let me know if there's a location that you would like for us to go to, and let me know if you or a family member have a location and you guys want some answers, maybe to figure out your own homes. We are more than willing to come and help you out. So, thank you guys so very much. Thanks for watching. I hope, again, have a wonderful spooky day. Stay safe out there, and remember, you're awesome.